Alright guys, I'm back. Today Halo Infinite Season 2 drops, and I know I've been hard on it, but I actually really like Halo, so I want it to do good, and my criticisms are valid, only until they prove that they're not valid. Anyways, Halo Infinite Season 2, start date, times, new modes, and Lone Wolf's Battle Pass. By the way, I'll be streaming this today guys, hopefully. Here's everything we know about Halo Infinite Season 2, which launches today. New content for the Halo Infinite is nearly here. Halo Infinite Season 2 officially launches later today in just a matter of hours, and that means we'll finally see new maps, modes, and Battle Pass and more to help revitalize the shooter. Their lengthy debut season 343 Industries has revealed much of all of what players can expect to find in the new season, which is titled Lone Wolves, and confirmed exactly what the new season English launches. Run for all the details when you can start playing the new content, what to expect. A brand new battle pass and a shop refresh that should contain brand new cosmetics, items for Spartans, that their titles, vehicles, and more. Season 2 will be fairly lengthy again, with Season 3 not set to begin until November. Here's the launch times. I live in ET, so I'd be paying more attention to this because I live in Ohio. But Season 2 launch times are 11 a.m. PT, 2 p.m. ET, 7 p.m. BST, and 4 a.m. AET. Yeah, I've never even heard of these two time zones, and they're probably not relevant to me anyway, but if you live in those two, that's those times. Anyways, Season 2 was very much a period of 343 finding its footing in the live service era that had changed drastically since the last new Halo game released in Season 2. Many players will be expecting sizable changes for the better regarding the variety of Battle Pass rewards, the rate of XP earnings, and more. To its credit, 343 has already worked to improve these areas and more throughout Season 1 by way of numerous patches. Now, one thing I'll have to say about them, at least their game is functioning, because Battlefield just, don't even get me started on that hot mess. Anyways, so if you guys are looking forward to this, I definitely am. I can go on, but I'll leave the article in the description. We can cover more stuff today. I look forward to me streaming that later. I don't know. I do hard streams. I don't really talk or anything during them. So if you guys are interested in seeing some raw gameplay, follow me on Twitch. I don't know. Let's see what else we got going on today. This happened the other day. Actually, it wasn't today. Square Enix sells Crystal Dynamics, Adios Montreal, and more, including Tomb Raider IP, to Embracer Group. And they were talking about something like they completely sold all their Western studios, so I don't know if they had plans. Square Enix in Japan, I don't know. They do a lot of Western games. I'm pretty sure Final Fantasy, I don't know how they plan to localize that. I'm sure they had a plan for that before they sold their Western, got rid of their Western presence. I don't know, maybe they have a deal with Microsoft or something. I doubt that, but I'm sure they have a plan for that. I'm not even sure that that's how they even do localization, so don't quote me on that. Localized titles for, like, English release and stuff like that. But, I don't know, interesting either way. Embracer Group has entered into an agreement to acquire Crystal Dynamics, Adios Montreal, and Square Enix Montreal from Square Enix, alongside a catalog of intellectual properties, gotta breathe, that include Tomb Raider, Deus Ex, Thief, and more than 50 others to embrace. Embracer Group is paying $300 million for these studios and associated IPs, and it's doing it on a cash and debt-free basis. They got a freaking deal here. To be paid in full at closing, according to the company. In total, this acquisition will result in roughly 1,100 employees from these three studios across 8 locations around the world becoming Embracer Group's employees. This purchase is expected to close during the second year of Embracer's 2022-2023 financial year, or in other words, sometime between July and September of this year. I was watching Bellar News the other day briefly. Another big-time content creator. He was saying that would take their employee count up to 14,000 employees, which is insane. So you almost never hear about, like, Embracer Group, but, like, I didn't even know they existed until today, if you want personal context. But anyways, you hear about the big Ubisoft, Activision, EA, but you almost never hear about this group. Like, I didn't even know this was a gaming publisher until today, or I don't know. It's interesting. They're definitely a big publisher though. More on that. So Crystal Dynamics will continue to co-develop Perfect Dark with the initiative following Embracer's deal. So they want to keep their contractual agreements valid. I mean, that's the best way to do business anyways. You don't want to break off ties with who you have already promised to work with. And following the Square Enix and Embracer deal, Crystal Dynamics will continue to co-develop Microsoft's Perfect Dark reboot with the initiative. The initiative took to Twitter to confirm the continued partnership. Alongside the sharing, the team has made great progress building the next-gen take on Perfect Dark. Intel CEO now expects the chip shortage to last until 2024. So if you guys are looking forward to the tech industry actually returning to normal, not happening anytime soon. China shutting down again, beside the point. Intel CEO Pat Gelsinger is anticipating the chip shortage, which has been negatively impacting many industries, including the games industry, will remain an issue well into 2024. I don't expect this thing to be fixed anytime soon, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't know, tell me what you guys think, but like, PlayStation 5s are still impossible to find. I mean, you can probably find an Xbox Series X and Series S here and there because Microsoft paid for priority when it comes to the parts for them. But, like, it's impossible to find almost on any electronic today because of this. But, yeah, anyways, see what else we got going on today. Forza Motorsport's leak hints it will be coming to Xbox One too. Tired of people saying it's next gen only. So apparently, some of the devs put out some photos of it playing on Xbox One. I have no idea, they're leaks, so anybody could have put them out, but it's on the official news site, so I'm assuming they're valid. Anyways, they basically wanted to confirm that the next gen Forza Motorsports will also be on Xbox, so take it as it may be, but I'm assuming that any new game that comes out from now on, it depends solely on the developer whether they want to release it on prior gen consoles, depending on if they feel that they're going to get more market share of it. Some may just decide to release it on the next gen consoles. But, yeah, whatever. Two images reportedly from an Xbox One version of the next gen Forza Horizon game have popped up online. The image appeared on gaming subreddit that's the link for you guys. Under a post entitled Forza Motorsports Xbox One. Forza Motorsports Xbox One. Leaker, whose account has now seemingly been deleted, shocker, shared two images with the next text, tired of people saying it's next gen only. Here's some pics of the Xbox One build from around last July, and that was it, thanks to the shockers. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order 2 is reportedly next gen exclusive and launching in 2023. So it looks like they're just pushing on next gen consoles. It's not going to be on Xbox One or PlayStation 4. It's also said to be dropping the Fallen Order part of its title. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order 2 is reportedly launching in 2023 for next-gen consoles and PC only. This is according to VentureBeat Jeff Grubb, who said as much on recent episode of his Giant Bomb podcast, thanks to VGC. Star Wars Jedi 2 is going to be new gen only, and where it's PS5, Xbox Series X, and S, and then of course PC, Grubb said. So this one's doing the opposite, pretty much, of what the other one I just said was doing, so I don't know. If you guys are looking about playing it on the Xbox One, I recommend you get a Series S or something if you can find one, or X, hopefully. Anyways, because the chip shortage ain't going anywhere anytime soon, so if you want something to hold you over, that's my recommendation for you guys. Anyways, I'm going to call it there for today. Any news I don't get here, I'll post it on my Twitter, and I'll see you guys in the next video.